Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by. I certainly do appreciate you spending a little time here with this old man today. Today's beer comes from Long Live Beerworks. They're in Rhode Island. This is their Heart of a Champion. This is sent to me by my beer brother Greg, and he writes, was a contribution from his friend Brian, and he bought it at the brewery. This is an 8.5%. So thanks again to Greg and to Brian for collaborating and getting this beer to me to review for you guys. Untapped says 8.5, double IPA hop with Amarillo, Galaxy, Mosaic, and Nelson Sauvin. The pictures on Untapped, it looks like a New England style beer, guys. On the bottom of it, it said it was canned on 08/14/2020. All hearts, what it written underneath of it. So, about 3 weeks old. So she should be very fresh. I don't think anything else on the can. We need to, but it does have the ABV and it does have the can on date. That's the two most important things that we need to check when we're buying beer, especially this style of beer. So once again, thanks to Greg and to Brian for getting this to me. So let's see what we got, guys. I really am a big fan of these New England style beers. They have ruined my palate, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. It is probably my favorite style of IPAs and double IPAs. I mean, there's so much hop aroma and taste. I mean, it just blows everything else out of the water, guys. Seems to be very, very carbonated. We'll get that back end pour in there. 2 fingers of head on there. Nice looking beer. Looks like a glass of orange juice like most of the New England style beers do. Very nice looking beer. No light coming through. Very cloudy, very hazy. A good looking beer. And from my experience from this brewery that's been sent to me, it makes some very tasty beers, guys. Very tasty beers. So looks good in the glass, don't you think? Let's get it to the nose and see what we got. Ah, yes. The hop aroma on this style of beer is just unbelievably pleasant. Pine, grapefruit, pineapple. A hint of some white grapes, a little bit of spicy notes from the Galaxy. Grapes from the Nelson Sauvin hops. Maybe even a little bit of peaches or melon in there. Smells awesome. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Cheers, Brian. Thank you both. Wow. Super smooth. 8.5%. Drinks like a 5. Maybe a 6%er. They make these beers, most of them, not everybody, but most of these breweries do these beers so damn well. And the alcohol is so well hidden. You just got to be super careful if you're not drinking these beers at home, because you don't realize you're drinking something of that magnitude until you've had 2, maybe 3, and you go, oh shit, I can't drive. So drink responsibly, guys. If you're going to drink these kind of beers, not at home, make sure you have a designated driver, or make sure you have a big meal to go with them or something, so it's going to counteract that. Drinking 2 or 3 of these on an empty stomach, you're drunk whether you realize it or not. And if you go through a DUI checkpoint, you're going to get in trouble, no doubt. Or if you have an accident, you're going to be in big, big trouble then. So, absolutely delicious, guys. I would definitely buy this beer if I could get it here. Back end pour goes in. Very creamy. Nicely carbonated. Not over-carbonated, not under-carbonated. Perfect. That's an excellent looking beer in the glass, don't you think? Look at that. Now, if I was getting this at a bar and they had 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers of head, I'm going, where's the rest of the beer? You're charging me a premium price for this and you give me a half a glass of head. But that's a tasty beer. Let me go sip on it. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sitting on about an hour or so. Very nice slicing is left on the glass. This is a very tasty beer, guys. Not quite to the outstanding range, but very impressive. I would buy this beer if I could get it here. Alcohol is well hidden for 8.5%. Very nice hop notes. We're getting a little bit of spicy notes from the Galaxy and a little bit of grape notes from the Nelson Sauvin hops, and nice citrusy, pine, tropical fruit notes from the Amarillo hops. Very, very nice beer. Thanks again to Greg and Brian for collaborating and giving this to me. I'm impressed with the beers that the Long Live Beerworks does. Very tasty. I would buy this beer if I could get it here. Final chug. Ah, yes. Very pleasant. Very smooth, easy drinking, alcohol well hidden. Very well made beer. Very pleasant. Solid A beer from me, guys. That's where I'm going to put it. 95. Straight down the middle of the A category. And like I told you earlier, Beer Advocate only has 2 people that's commented on this beer. 2. Where Untapped has 742 people have commented on this beer. That's just a slight difference of 740 people. So, Beer Advocate is dying. So, if you want to get more information, instead of going to Rate Beer or Beer Advocate, go to Untapped. More people are checking in there and posting comments than both of those sites combined. So, unless it's a beer that's been done for 10 years or so, you're going to get a more accurate rating and more recent ratings from that site than you are the others. So, that's where you need to go to get your information. Get Untapped, get the app, get it on your phone. If you're going to buy beers, check in with them, see what people are saying and what they're commenting on it before you spend your money. That's the best way to do it. That's what I do. Especially if it's something that I haven't seen before or had before. Quick check on the phone and let you know what people are saying and what the ratings are and what the comments are. Let you know before you spend your money and you get a bad beer or a shitty beer, basically. But first and foremost, make sure it's got the ABV on the can or the bottle. Then check, see if it's got a date on it. That's the 2 most important things. IBUs aren't that critical. Date and ABV is what's critical. Know what alcohol you're purchasing and know how old it is when you buy it. So that lets you know how quick you need to drink it and if you can cellar it depending on the style. So, if you've had Heart of a Champion from Long Live Beerworks, very tasty double New England IPA. I enjoyed it. So, I like it. I'd buy it. So if you've had this, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.